Week 2 of the blackout. She watches from her dark window as they take the loud man's generator. He ran it every night. Everyone on the street knew exactly who still had fuel, food, and light. Nobody comes to help him. There is no number left to call. Tomorrow she has to cross the entire city on foot to reach her sister, 12 miles through all of it. And tonight she learns the rule that decides who crosses a collapsing city and who never arrives. The ones who stand out disappear first. The gray ones walk through it all. This is how you go gray. Predators in a collapse don't hunt at random. They shop, and they pick the same 3 things every time. They pick whoever looks rich, the clean jacket, the branded gear, the watch that catches the candlelight. They pick whoever looks prepared. The tactical backpack is a billboard that says food, tools, and a flashlight inside. And they pick whoever looks lost. Fear reads for 100 meters, even in the dark. Rich, prepared, or lost, where any of the 3, and the street starts making plans for you. So the gray man rule is simple to say and hard to do. Be none of them, be nothing worth a second look. It isn't a new idea. Every occupied city in history had people who survived by being beneath notice. The flashy ones traded their lives for respect. The gray ones traded respect for spring. She starts with her clothes, the bright scarf she loves, folded away into a pocket. Color is memory. Anything with a logo, gone. Logos say money, and money says target. She rubs dust into the new coat and scuffs the boots. New things whisper wealth, worn things say nothing. The right bag is not a backpack. It's a faded grocery bag that looks like it holds cabbage and disappointment. Inside it, wrapped in an old towel, is everything that matters. Water, food, the knife, the map. Layers hide her figure. Shapeless beats attractive tonight because attention of any kind is the enemy. The ring comes off, so does the necklace. Metal on skin is the oldest wealth signal there is. She builds a decoy too, a worn wallet with small bills and expired cards, ready to be surrendered without a fight. Morning, she steps out, and the first rule of moving is rhythm. Match the street, never faster, never slower. Purpose in the walk, boredom in the face. She looks like a woman going somewhere dull she's been 100 times. Her eyes never lock on anyone. Eye contact is a question, and every question on this street costs something. But she sees everything. Soft focus, wide angle, reading corners half a block before she reaches them. She keeps to the shadow side, hugs the middle of her lane, and never brushes a doorway or an alley mouth. Twice she changes route for no reason she could explain. The feeling was enough. The feeling is always enough. Checkpoints of men who are not police get a 2-block detour, spotted early because she was reading, not walking. Open spaces are the worst. Bridges, squares, parking lots, nowhere to drift, and everyone can count your steps. She crosses them early in the flat gray hour after dawn, when the night crews sleep and the day is still deciding. Alone reads as prey, groups read as threat. A loose distance behind strangers going her way is the sweet spot. The city has new senses now. In the silence, sound carries 4 blocks. In the dark, light carries a mile. Her light is red and tiny and points at the ground, used behind cover, never while walking. Her shoes are soft-soled, boots announce, rubber whispers. And smell the scents nobody plans for. Soap, cologne, and cooked food travel further than a voice. Clean hair in week 2 is a confession. She stopped washing with scented soap days ago. Gray is a smell too. Her phone stays dead in the bag. A glowing screen at night is a lighthouse, and there is nothing left to check. Dogs are the alarm system nobody can bribe. She maps the barking the way sailors map rocks and routes around it. Halfway across, a group waves her over. Friendly voices, too friendly for week 2. She doesn't stop, doesn't speed up, and doesn't answer. She points vaguely ahead, mumbles, and keeps her rhythm. Stopping makes you a person, people get remembered. She stays a shape that was there and then wasn't. A man falls in beside her for half a block, testing. She angles toward a busier stretch, and he peels away. No fear on her face. Fear is the loudest thing you can wear, just boredom and feet that know where they're going. Once she trades 2 cigarettes for directions, produced from a pocket, never from the bag. The bag never opens in public, ever. What people never see, they never come back for. By late afternoon, she reaches her sister's block and walks past the door without slowing. First pass to read the street, second pass from the other side to read it again. Then she knocks. Inside, the windows are already blacked out with garbage bags. Her sister learned fast. They cook at noon when the block is loudest and never after dark. Smell rides the silence of the night. They talk in daytime voices and live in night whispers. The building must believe this apartment is empty. The door stays scuffed and dusty. A clean doorknob in a dirty hallway says somebody still lives well in here. At night they check the blackout seal from the street the way a thief would. 1 leak of light fixed within the hour. And no routine survives 3 repetitions. Water runs, cooking times, the route to the well, all of it shuffled. 12 miles through a collapsing city. She was seen 100 times and remembered by no one. That's the whole trick, not camouflage, not gear, just refusing to be worth anyone's attention. The man with the generator had more supplies than anyone on his street. The street knew that was the problem. Gray is a choice you make before you need it. The boring coat in the closet, the quiet routine, the sealed windows. It costs nothing, no gear list, no bunker, no budget, just the discipline to be duller than the man next door. Because in a collapse, the prize isn't looking strong. The prize is being forgettable and still being there in spring. So ask yourself tonight, if your street lost everything tomorrow, what's the first thing about you they'd remember? If this changed how you dress on day 1, subscribe. The next one might be the habit that keeps you off the list.